Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Surviving Mars Space Race, episode 13. So, in between last episodes and this one, we went ahead and got more of our sensor towers set up. I think we're down to needing just one or two more before we've completed our... three more. Three more before we are done here. Now, due to neglect, this place is kind of gone to poop. And being that we have a dust storm coming up, we're gonna probably want to temporarily abort our sensor building project. We'll let them finish this one right here, just since they're almost on their way. But then I think it is high time for us to let our drone rover come back to our little outpost so that they can get it up and running. The other thing is our rocket made it back to Earth, so let's take a look at our passenger prospects. Not great. Geologists, botanists, geologists. I mean, some good engineers. I wouldn't say no to some engineers. Oh yeah, let's. One other thing I want to do here is let's filter for the flaws. Let's filter for the flaws that we can get rid of. Like, well, actually no. Well, hang on. We can't filter out loner, or we can't get rid of loner. We can't get rid of whiner, but I don't care about whiner, honestly. Yeah, we just don't want loner. Loner's just going to make them miserable no matter what. And no, we're not getting any older. I don't think children ever show up. If children were available to come here, I would gladly accept them. I mean, just as a symbolic thing, we'll take off that. Heck, we'll say, yes, give us children. I mean, we haven't killed anybody yet, so, yeah, why not? Now, part of me also is staring down that electronics shortage. Now, one thing I did do is I, shifted our priorities over here to our electronics factory so that we can start churning and burning electronics so that this does not become a problem. Now, they've kind of abandoned ship here. But yeah, you can... Well, you know what? I still don't want to work you guys night shifts because that kind of screws up our whole solar panels feeding the factories deal. So keeping you whipped, but at night anyway, I think still works. And also we've got meteor storm plus dust storm incoming, so we about to get pounded a little bit, just a little bit. So we'll want to keep that in mind before we start doing anything too risky. Beautiful. Okay, you, my friend. Oh, low on polymers, too. Alright, yeah, why don't you make your way over there to fix them up? And you, Mr. Transport, let's find some rabbit poop for you to nibble on. I might need to do a proper resupply here, because we are running dangerously low on some of these things, especially since I am using some polymers here. I mean, geez, yeah, we do need to get more peeps over here. I mean, no cured from here yet, but we're working on it. We do have some extra power that needs to go up and running here, because our power deficit is, well, at a deficit because of all the stuff. Oh, yes, the other thing, I slapped an amplify on the small electronics factory. Might not have been the smartest thing for me to do, given that it was a small factory, and it still gives us a flat penalty of 20 power usage. But, well, I did it, so there it be. There it be. But as long as we get some more people here doing the polymers, yeah, I might want to call for some reinforcements. I mean, let's take a look. It might not be necessarily the most efficient cargo rocket, but it still might be the cargo rocket we need. RC Explorer and I mean, we can still get these. I'm more so looking at the polymers than the electronics. Those I think we'll make an appreciable amount of. In fact, I think I'm only going to get 5 of them. It's just that the polymers are the polymers in bulk are what I'm worried about. All right, maybe not the most efficient use of our space, but we made some good use of the money, and that will solve our problem for the time being. And then we'll get the Martian patents or the Martian copyrights, and then come back and get a bunch more things once we get the RC AI stuff and get some more RCs from there. So we'll be okay. We are not going to let this.
Crop failure reported.
Uh-oh.
Sector scanned.
That was our thing. That was just our little thing here. So yeah, you can crop fail all you want, buddy. I don't really care. That didn't really hurt us. I mean, our food's doing pretty fine, and it's going to be doing finer once we get even more botanists going here. Now, one of the other things that we want to do here, how are you doing? Oh, wow, you're full up on scientists. What about you? You're filling up. I think it's time for us to get our 3rd lab up and running, just to inspire more science graduates. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to nuke our last 2 large solar panels here. We will be sure to replace those large solar panels. And we've got 2 more buildings to replace in here in the Kitty Dome. See, I told you these things are cheap, and they still give us some resources to boot on the backside. So I don't really care. Yeah, now we're starting to run out of Martian no specs to attend university, which again is a problem we kind of want to have. I hope this sanatorium finishes itself. Okay, we've got these buildings cleared out. So let's get our remaining buildings in mind here, and that is going to be a research lab. Because again, if you put more than 1 lab in the same dome, they suffer penalties. But if you spread them out, they don't. So we're going to put a lab in here, and people are going to commute here, or at least some people are. We're also going to put 1 regular living quarter in this place. That's going to provide a little bit of housing space for either the grocers and or the scientists here. Not enough for all of them. Some of them are going to commute, but that'll at least cut down on some of the commuter penalties and also fill a space that we weren't going to be doing anyway. And then they can commute back out here to get needed services. So that is our child dome. Now I know I could have fit a couple more nurseries in here, but here's my logic here. Each of these nurseries can hold 8 babies. The school at max capacity can hold 15 students. So more nurseries will not allow us to. There'd be some students that would go without their schooling. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to keep it like this, and if our birth rate grows to the point where this setup here can't handle it, I will build another mini dome for more babies and build a whole new school to accompany it, rather than overloading that one. All right, good. You're doing your cover crops. Excellent. Meteor storm in 3 hours. I am nervous. If this thing pounds us like square on, this could be a very abrupt end to our series. Because while I do think we do have an amount of preparedness, just getting completely decimated like head on by a meteor storm is difficult, to say the least. All right, where are you landing? Okay, phew! You're to the south. Okay, that makes me a little bit less nervous, to say the least. Okay, that's not to say that it can't creep northwards, but it's not. The epicenter is not in this crater. Whatever decided to hit Mars already hit it, because it's, well, this crater. And I guess us settling here is more of the, banking on the whole lightning won't strike twice mantra.
Scan.
How scientific that actually is, I don't know. Anomaly found, eh? So that's where all the breakthroughs were hiding. Look at this, folks. Another breakthrough. Let's find out what it is. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Oh, speaking of breakthroughs, that good vibrations, we can start taking more aggressive advantage of it. We can start whipping. We can start whipping our outdoor buildings. We can start whipping our indoor buildings. Whip, whip. Whip, whip, even though you're not here. Whip, whip. Heck, we can whip the botanists. Work harder, botanists. Yeah, that's still fine, because this is kind of our epicenter anyway. I do think we need polymer blades on one of these. Yes, we do. And we should be able to get you back off the planet before the dust storm hits. But yeah, now we have an extra explorer. And yeah, collaboration lost. Poo-poo. You know what? We're gonna just keep our 2 explorers. We're gonna have one this side and one downside, and then that way we can get to anomalies quicker. India is offering what? You are offering 30.7 polymers for our India. Are you high? If you are, fantastic. Freaking fantastic. We'll take it. I don't care what you're smoking, but holy crap, that's a good deal for me. You guys must be desperate for metal. Yeah, I'll take 30.7 polymers. Makes me somewhat guilty to do what I am planning on doing to them. In fact, I'm going to wait for this trade deal to finish before I do what I'm planning to do, and that is try to steal their low G gravity tech.
Research complete.
Moisture farming, eh? Oh, yes. So yes, we're getting the jet propulsion, the robotics. Good, good. Actually, you know what? Before we go down that path, I do want to get gene adaptation. I do want the extra food. What did you unlock here for us? Water conservation system. Yeah, no, that's fine. We don't need to drop 15K on that. I wonder if India will just flat out trade us for their tech. I wouldn't begrudge trading with them if they'd be willing. Because you just researched live from Mars. You guys are slow. Exchange technologies. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll have to take it from you, but in time. Well, you know, let's do a good old pass here. Space Y. Tech? Nope. Okay. Do you have a trade? We will send... Wow, you guys are really desperate for metal. 162.5 food? Yes, please. Yeah, unload all those polymers for me, please. Hopefully we can get you off and trading before this dust storm hits. Talk about commerce exchange here. Sheesh. I probably didn't need that cargo rocket. Well, I probably needed it for the electronics, but we'll take what I can get. How are you doing? Yeah, you're starting to dwindle here. In fact, we're gonna turn off night classes just to keep the sanity damage to a minimum. Look at all these people.
Anomaly found.
But that's what's gonna do. And the space bar, these highly trained professional bartenders.
Breakthrough discovered.
Alright. Hive mind. Interesting. Yeah, residents in the arcology get bonus to work performance based on a number of unique perks and specializations. Oh, they changed that one. Unique perks and specializations. Curious. But worthwhile, eventually. I'm not going to race to research that one. But what, did we just... Wow. Wow. Yeah, they were literally all hiding here. Well, okay. Alright, good. I just want to make sure we are grabbing the correct one. Well, let's find out what next breakthrough we've got going for us. Oh, my frame rate is dipping. We're starting to get a lot of movement on here. And I do apologize for the frame rate going here. I may need to dial back some of the settings. And we need some more dump sites here. That's more like it. Alright, and nobody's unemployed. Oh yeah, we gotta load up our 50 metals. And how is our trader doing? Yeah, we're loading up our... in both instances, we gotta load up our 50 metals. So yeah, that makes perfect sense that our drones are under heavy load here.
Breakthrough discovered.
That was quick. Core rare metals. Nice. Extremely rich underground rare metal deposits. Well, this one's worth getting. Because that can help dictate our placements once we know where the core rare metals are. Not necessarily the most exciting of techs, but I'll take it. And then yes, then we can get CO2 jet propulsion. Alright, we're getting our university packed up again. That's good. That's good. Definitely got to get more of those Martian-borns going. Let's see if you guys can beat this dust storm. Alright, good. You're beating the dust storm. It might take you a little while to get back home, but... Yeah, now I don't know if you'll be able to make it back or not, but it's still just cargo, so it's not like anyone's going to suffocate if it has to sit around in orbit for a little while, so that's fine by me. Why are you guys... You guys need to... Unless you're... No, you're not working the shift here. You need to, like, not... You need to, like, not commute. Alright. Meteor storm is still pounding away here. Where have you migrated to? Yeah, this whole area is kind of dot marked. That is a long meteor storm. You're kind of migrating north-ish. We might not be out of the woods in terms of getting smacked around a little bit. Hopefully one doesn't smack India's rocket. They might not be too happy about that. Dust storm in 1 hour. I don't think you're going to make it.
Found.
Oh, hey! It's a prize from the sky anomaly. I'm not researching that until this storm's over. Alright. Alright, folks. Well, we've got double-barreled disasters at our heels here. Gonna have to wait for our rocket to finish itself up. There goes all of our goodies. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!